Hello and welcome. Very excited to bring you guys this video. YesWelder has just released their new MP200 Pro. This machine is packed with features, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to run down this machine, what you get when you order it, how to set it up for each process, and then we're going to run each process showing you the results. As you can see, when you order the MP200 Pro from YesWelder, you get a lot of stuff. I mean, it's shocking how much actually comes with this machine. You have the machine itself, and then you have all of the accessories, cables, hoses, consumables, everything you need to start welding right away. So let's break this down per process. You get the MIG gun, you get the plasma torch, which has been upgraded to an AG60 torch. You get the cleaning torch, the TIG torch, the stick electrode holder, the gas hose, the ground clamp, and the 220 to 110 conversion. And like I said earlier, all consumables for all processes. One of the biggest improvements on the MP200 Pro is this screen. Very intuitive, very clean, really easy to read. I love that you have your volts that you're running on input right here. So let me know I'm getting that 240 so I can run this properly out of my electrical here in my shop. You can choose between stick, TIG, plasma cutting, Flux-cored, MIG, and settings. What I also love is that it shows you on the machine where you're going to hook into for each process. With that upgraded display from the old 4.3-inch LCD to the new high-definition 7-inch screen, it's way more intuitive, it's way easier to get around, and it looks better. So, nice quick rundown on the actual machine screen itself and kind of interacting with it. So now let's dig further into each mode. Let's start with MIG on steel. So we need to get our gas going, we need to get wire put in the machine, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the improvements of this machine and what makes it the Pro model. Setting up for MIG is easy. First off, we're going to pick synergic or manual MIG. Synergic if you're more of a beginner welder or you just kind of want to get welding fast. Manual MIG if you're seasoned and you know your settings and you want to dial those in, you can, or tweak what Synergic has. That is available for you right there. Coming over to MIG gun for running a MIG gun or a spool gun. What material we are on. This machine can now run steel, stainless steel, and aluminum. What gas are we using? What is our wire thickness? What is our material thickness? We can do a gas check. We can do a 2T or 4T trigger. Inductance. Burn back. And once we get all this dialed in, we should be good to go. To install MIG wire, we're going to open up the side, get our roll of MIG wire, make sure that the wire is coming off the bottom, not the top, the bottom, to feed into our drive rollers. This is going to be a left-hand nut, so we're going to turn it right to get it off. Then we're going to slide our wire on, keeping in mind the stays need to be lined up with the peg. Turn left to get that back on there. So to ensure the drive roller is the correct size, we're running 030 wire. We're going to pull the drive roller off and notice the sizes printed on the sides of the drive roller. We got 030 right there, so this is the correct drive roller. We're going to make sure that the wire is going through the 030 side. Okay, now being careful not to let loose the tension on the roller wire. I was going to keep it tight. I'm going to clip this little end off here. And then I'm going to feed it in there. Through the drive roller, through the other side. And then we're going to put tension. Once we have tension on, we can let go. MIG is a DCEP process, which means that's electrode positive. So our ground is going to go into the negative. And our gun is going to go into the positive here. And then we're going to Keeping in mind all of these, slide this into here. Now, because we did just put this wire in, we do have to feed the wire through the liner, which this is a very nice feature. It just sends it through so fast. There you go. So let's stay in the MIG family since we just finished MIG, and let's talk about MIG Flux-cored. Flux-cored is used if you have to like weld outside, and the gas coverage out of a standard MIG torch with MIG wire the wind will blow it away, it won't really give you good coverage, so then we use Flux-cored. Flux-cored wire is kind of similar to like stick welding, where the flux is actually in the wire that protects the weld from the environment as the weld cools. This allows you to weld anywhere and weld without gas. So let's go to the side of the machine and talk about how to load Flux-cored wire into the MP200 Pro. Here inside the MP200 Pro, first off we have to change the drive rollers. Flux-cored needs a knurled drive roller instead of a smooth drive roller because Flux-cored wire is a little softer than standard wire, so it needs those knurls to push it through. So we're going to take the solid wire roller off and put in a knurled drive roller. We are using 030 and is labeled 030K for knurled, and you can see the zigzags in the drive roller itself. So we're going to put that in. That's ready to go. And then we need to take this off. This setup is for a big spool of wire, and all we have here is a smaller spool of Flux-cored. So we're going to unscrew this. We're going to hold on to these, set this aside. We are going to slide our wire, making sure the wire is coming off the bottom, not off the top, off the bottom. So we slide this on. Now we're going to reinstall the washers, keeping in mind the notches, washer, spring, washer, retaining. Going to feed it through exactly like we did with MIG. Quit tension, and now we're good to go. With the machine still off, we're going to hook our ground to the negative, this into the positive, and then just like MIG, screw in our torch, keeping in mind all of these pins. Speaking of processes that don't involve gas, let's hop over to stick welding. Alright, so let's head on over to stick here. We are using a 70 series rod, but if you do like a 60 series, it has that as well. Choose our stick diameter, our material thickness. I like the VRD on. A real middle of the road arc force. Get a little bit more hot start to prevent sticking. We're going to go pulse off, but if you do like pulse, that is available to you. And let's go hit a weld. All right, so let's talk about TIG welding. Now, the new MP200 Pro, as we've stated, can do steel, stainless steel, and aluminum. So we got a lot of flexibility in this machine, and it also goes into TIG. TIG is great because you can really decide how you like to TIG weld. You can do a lift start, you can do a high frequency start, you can run the torch off the button on the torch, you can run off a pedal. YesWelder has all of that built into the TIG mode, as well as pulse function. So if you're doing thinner metals, you can flip it over to pulse. That'll give you better heat control. Really, however you like to TIG weld, YesWelder has it. So let's hop over to the front. Let's set up a TIG weld. Let's talk about plugging in our torches, our grounds, all that kind of stuff, and then we're going to rip a stainless steel TIG weld. On the TIG head end of the torch, we're going to have to assemble that. All of this comes with the MP200. I like a bigger cup. We have the correct size collet at 3/32 to match our tungsten and the backing. So we're going to just put all this together. There we go. So at the front here, we're going to hook it up for TIG. TIG is DCEN, electrode negative. So our ground is going to go into the positive. Our TIG torch is going to screw in. And our remote right there. All right, so let's head over to TIG. Get that set up. We are doing a stainless steel TIG weld, but if you do want to do a regular steel, that's obviously there as well. Our tungsten, 3/32. Material thickness, 1/8. I do like a 2T trigger, but we can do a 4T or spot depending on what you are doing and what you like. I do like a high frequency start, but if you do like to lift start, that is available as well. And then clean, we're going to go over that a little bit later. If you are doing thinner materials, pulse is always an option. And that's about that. So let's rip a TIG weld. We got a great little stainless steel TIG weld here from the MP200 Pro. All right, let's talk about plasma cutting. Having an onboard plasma cutter on any machine is super nice, and YesWelder makes it super easy to set up, plug in, and use on this machine. So let's dive in. To set up for plasma cutting on the front of the machine, we're going to take our ground and put it into cut. I'm going to hook up the torch. There we go. Now we're ready to plasma cut. On the front of the machine, we're going to go to plasma. Gas check. Good to go. Our pre-air, 2 seconds sounds good. Post-air, 4 seconds sounds good. I do like a 2T trigger. And I would like my units in PSI. All right, we're going to be cutting 1/4 inch today, so I'm going to go up to 30 amps. So let's rip a cut. Plasma cutting made simple here on the MP200 Pro, all the way up to 1/2 inch. Leg butter, beautiful upgraded display, all digital now, really bringing the quality goodness to their plasma cutting function on this machine. Now, let's get to the last feature, one I'm very excited about, a new one, and that is cleaning. To plug in for cleaning, it's pretty easy. You plug in the torch to the negative, because this does run DCEN, which means the ground is gonna go in the positive. All right, so what happens when you finish the stainless steel TIG weld and the color's on it, yet on your WPS, you cannot have color. So if you're doing like a food grade, you can't have color. That's where cleaning comes in. So we're gonna switch it over to cleaning and clean that color off the TIG weld. A great feature that YesWelder has included on the MP200 Pro is the fact that it is upgradable. So as time goes on and software develops and gets better, you can actually update the software on your MP200 Pro so you can be sure that you're running the most updated, fastest, and best performing software, giving you the best performance out of this machine. So let's talk about how we actually do update the software. It's very easy. All you're gonna need is a USB stick. You're gonna download the newest version onto your USB stick, throw it into a USB to USB-C adapter, and then we're gonna actually plug it into the inside of the machine. So we're gonna go over to that. And then on the right-hand side, you will see the plug-in with the machine off again. Just plug the USB in, turn the machine on, and it will start updating automatically. Another fantastic, easy to use, good looking machine that does it all from YesWelder. Be sure to go to YesWelder.com and check out the MP200 Pro if you're in the market for a welder that does it all. And check out all of their awesome accessories and add-ons you can do, like a spool gun for aluminum, like the foot pedal if you like foot pedal for TIG. All that's going to be at YesWelder.com. So until next time, enjoy welding with YesWelder.